Hey everyone, it's Eric. Welcome back to the channel. We're not in the railway room today. I've got something to show you, which is a new loco for the collection. It's something you might not expect, but it should be quite cool and should provide a good bit of content for the channel. So stay tuned, I'll show you that and we'll go give it a test run. So, as you would have seen, I said that I was going to make another little purchase for my collection. And here it is. It's a new Class 20. Oh, hang on. One sec. Hey! Yeah. So this has happened. That is a 5-inch gauge Class 20. The 00 stuff. Yeah, we don't worry about that. And just to make things better, I bought the pair. This is partly influenced by Ollie at Wardle Road. Because if you would have seen his channel, he's recently bought himself a 20. So why not buy two? They are a project, and I have taken one of them out, which is the one you see over there. Took that out to Brent House Railway, which is the largest 5-inch gauge private railway in the UK. Brilliant place, and gave this a really good test run. Unfortunately, because they are a bit of a project, I couldn't take the pair, mainly because the wiring in this loco is very dodgy. This one, it was just about doable for the day, but it is also getting ripped out and I'm starting again with it. This loco, I had batteries for both of them, but I couldn't make up a decent pair for this one. So I only had enough for the one. But next time I go out with them, they should be paired up. They do have a multi-plug, so that they can both be operated together. And they're both operated off this controller here, which when I received, it didn't work. There was no power to the locos. So took the screws out, took the back off the controller, and then about 3 wires decided to just fall out. Because, so what I think mainly happened, apart from the horrific soldering job someone's done on it, the key barrel was loose, so when you put the key in, that span around. So that's then broke a wire off, and that's fallen out. The switches were honestly a complete mess. I'll tell you what, I'll put a picture in the video of how it looked before and after, and you can tell the difference. But for now, yeah, obviously just giving it a good test run over at the railway, and it seems to perform okay. There's a bit more investigation to do, because in the wire here somewhere there seems to be a small break in the wire, because if you have the cable at a certain angle, you will lose power to the controller. So that's something else I've got to investigate. But that's all working now. Both locos do actually now run, much to the disappointment of my girlfriend when I plugged the controller in at full speed. I had the handle around for full power without realising, turned the switch on the loco, and it decided to crash into the table in the front room and bend the leg. Because you would not believe the weight of these, and you're not going to stop them very easily. I managed to fix it, so it's no biggie, but it was just really funny. But yeah, so let's take you over and we'll have a look inside, and I'll show you the absolute mess that I've got to fix. So here's the loco with the body removed. The body is a one-piece fiberglass body. If I just sort of tip it over, you can see inside. It's just a fiberglass shell with some horrific wiring for LEDs, which I was too scared to connect it back up. I'm not chancing that. Really nice fiberglass body though. It really captures the look of a 20 properly. It's got the nice head code boxes, which is the style that I want. It's got really nice metal handrails. The glazing's quite well done. Yeah, they fit really well. Also, they just sit on some pegs in the chassis. Coming to the chassis, these are metal, so you can sort of appreciate how much they weigh. It's ridiculous. We've got also 2 batteries here, which are deep cycle batteries from a mobility scooter. These are brand new, these 2. The 4 batteries that came with the locos are junk, so they're going in the bin. Because I charged the 2 good ones up and they lasted about 20 minutes. So I've got these 2 and I've got another 2 coming So when I next visit the railway, I'll be able to have both locos. You can see that one's got no batteries fitted. In the middle here, we have got a 4QD VTX40 electronic speed controller. There is one of these in the center of each loco. You can see the other one there. The controller plugs into this little port and that operates that. This is a relay setup for horns and lighting when I wire it back in, because it was honestly a fire waiting to happen. But you can see the wiring is just absolute mess. Look at the state of some of this. This is what I was dealing with. Someone doesn't know how to use a crimping tool. I bet if I pull that, I can just, oh, maybe not that one, but there's been a couple where I've just pulled the wires off. There you go. There's one there. Look, it just falls to bits, and then you're left with a complete mess. So it's just a hazard, basically. You're running these big batteries in a pair. You don't want to be having shorts, because you're sort of leaning over this, controlling the thing. That fire and explosion of battery acid is going to go in your face. I was happy enough to run it a bit at the railway, just to sort of test it. I didn't want to go too mad, but we managed to get a day out of it. And now all this is going to come out and be replaced with a thicker gauge wire also, because you can imagine it draws quite a lot of current. There's one motor on each axle, so we've got 4 motors on each loco. If I take you down to the bogies, this is the bit I really like. They're very well detailed. You see we've got the sandboxes, we've got the brake rigging, we've got proper springs. They are properly sprung, these locos. We've got leaf springs here, which are there just for show, mind. We've got brake cylinders, the proper axle box covers. Yeah, they're really nice. The only problem is I need to make a few adjustments, because the brake rigging does catch on the inside of the wheels. So you'll probably hear in a couple of the videos of it running, there's a few squeaks here and there. That's what that's from. It's not from any dry bearings or anything. It's just simply coming from these rubbing on the wheels. But yeah, bogey's really nice. The speed controllers, a little bit old now, but they do work fine. So I'm not sure if I'll upgrade those or not. The motors are absolutely massive. You can just about see one in there. They're huge, and they pull me along very easily, and have no problem pulling a couple of people. If I move on to the detail, someone's gone to the effort of fitting proper buffers, which are nicely sprung. They've fitted the multiple working cables. This one, I've just popped this off because I ran a little ratchet strap underneath, just while it was in the car to stop it moving. We've got the brake pipe and the main res pipe down here, the yellow one. We've also got the white pipes for the multiple working stuff. The draw hooks are really nice, obviously all metal, and the little 3-piece shackle, they are real. They can be unwound to lengthen them or wind them in to shorten them. And they take the weight of a full train perfectly fine, so no need for any iffy looking couplings, no NEM sockets on something this big. But yeah, they're a wicked little thing. I just obviously needs to do a bit of a refurb and they'll look great. So I'll stop rattling on about a load of rubbish now, and I suppose we'll go to the railway. So see you there. channel and decided to buy two 5-inch gauge class 20s. I've only brought one today because I need to get batteries for both, so I could only make up one set. So soon I'll have two here, but Ollie has invited me down to a chap called Brent House Railway. It's the biggest privately owned 5-inch gauge railway in the UK, I believe, and we're just having a little bit of fun. So I'll leave you with some running shots and see what you think. Find the treat. So here's one of the new locos then. I've only brought one today. As I mentioned, I've only got one set of batteries, so I'm gonna have to invest in another set. And we're pulling some little passenger coaches along, which are quite nice. Plan is to paint these into London Transport Maroon, as you probably would have guessed. Run them as a pair. Just got to rewire the lights, put some new LEDs in, because basically the base locos are nice, but the wiring's shocking, so that's the next job. Ridiculous. James here coming round, giving the 20 a good test run.
Take up the signal.
So time's getting on now, so we're gonna put the coaches away, but they were the wrong way around to go in the sheds, so we've got the branch line, which I'll put in now, and then that will let us turn them around in the little terminus with the run round loop, and then put them back in the carriage shed. So the batteries last long enough.
Yeah, they'll be all right. Be right. Yeah, I'll take that as a stop.
See, we got the yellow signal there with the theatre box lit up with a YD for the yard. So we're straight in on the left. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed that. I have to give a big thanks to Brent, who owns the railway. It's an awesome place, the big double track main line with a branch line as well to a terminus station. There's lots of yard sort of areas there and so much stock that you can use. It's unbelievable. It was honestly a wicked day out. It's a great way to enjoy the sunshine. Thanks also to Ollie from Wardle Road. He's sort of helped me out with a couple bits and sort of given me the itch to get into the hobby. And yeah, it's just a really enjoyable day. It's a great hobby. I definitely recommend the 5-inch gauge stuff. It was honestly so enjoyable to go around with. So I'm just glad that I took the plunge, really. But all I can say otherwise is thanks for watching, and please like, share and subscribe. And I'll see you again for the next one, when hopefully we'll take the pair out. If not, it'll be a running session on the 00 gauge, because I've seen a few people ask about that. But keep your eyes peeled, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.